Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Force here, and today we'll be checking out Monaco, What's Yours is Mine. This is a co-op stealth game where up to 4 players are tasked with sneaking into buildings to steal various objects. What I'll be doing here in this video is showing you guys a bit of gameplay in Monaco, What's Yours is Mine, as well as giving you my general thoughts and impressions on the title. Now this is a co-op focused game. It is meant to be played with multiple people. However, I'd like to start the video off just by showing you some single player so that you can get a general idea of how the game is played and some of the general concepts behind it. Things are a little frantic in multiplayer, so I'd rather not start off with that. So to begin here, let me just break this down. The game is separated into these various storylines to follow the 8 characters within the game. So the 8 characters are the locksmith, lookout, pickpocket, cleaner, mole, gentleman, hacker, and redhead. These characters basically have, each one of them have their unique abilities, strengths, and weaknesses. Now at the moment, I've got a few of them unlocked. In the very first level, you've got access to the locksmith, who can quickly pick locks, the lookout, who's able to detect distant enemies while sneaking, the pickpocket, who has a monkey that collects a loot, the cleaner, who can knock unsuspecting enemies out. So those are the 4 that you start out with. As you progress through the game, you unlock more of them. In fact, I can just show you here. I've made it through the locksmith story a little bit further, and that's given me access to up to 6. Now the mole and the gentleman I've got access to as well. But we're going to start off at the very beginning here as we check out Monaco, What's Yours is Mine. Now as you start each one of these missions, you're going to be presented with a little bit of some story background. It's all, just a bit of dialogue between the characters here. Pretty simplistic stuff though, and really not the focus of this game. The focus is the sneaking around and the co-op that comes with it. So how this game is played is you move around. You can either do it with the arrow keys or with WASD, and of course if you're playing on console you can use your controller, and by simply walking towards a lock you will pick it just like that. Now because I'm playing as the locksmith, I am able to pick these locks much quicker than say the other characters. The ultimate goal is to simply collect all of these, the coins in each one of these levels. So these coins will be scattered throughout, and you're going to notice here I can bring up my objectives and it'll show in the upper left hand corner each one of these stages in this level and then the number of coins remaining. So far I've got 5 more to collect here in the cell block, and now just 4 more. And then once I go through this way, we will have the final one, and the cell block now has been cleared out. So now we're going to move on to the next level here, which is the tunnels. And again, the goal is to collect all of these coins. So it's pretty simplistic. However, the game gets more and more complex as you're introduced to various obstacles within the level. For example, now we've got these little lasers here, and if I were to walk through them, I would trigger an alarm. However, what I can do is by flipping this switch, I can shut off the lights in the area, which also deactivates that alarm, and that allows me to make it on through to the next area, to the street level, because now I've collected all the coins within the tunnel. And then now here on the street level, we got a few new things. We've got these little bushes that we can hide in, and they take a moment to actually activate into, but so the gameplay itself is quite simplistic, and you can go, really slow as you try to make sure that you uncover everything and make sure you don't get caught by surprise by these wandering guards and things like that. And the way you're going to be spotted is essentially they've got a frontal cone of vision, and when they turn around, if you're within that cone of vision, they will spot you and then they'll start chasing you down. You can run away, but that's obviously the situation that you want to try to avoid if at all possible. So we're going to keep on moving through here as we collect the last bit of final coins. Now I'm sure you can notice the whole line of sight system that is used here. You can only see what your character could technically see in that situation. They try to make it so that you have restricted view based on your position, any nearby windows, any doors that are open or closed. So this is a sort of system that I've seen in other similar games, and it's something that sort of could be frustrating to deal with, but it also adds this additional element of, trying to be careful as you're sneaking around and try to not be too loud. Now you notice with footsteps, if I run, that means I'm more easily tracked. However, you can sneak by holding down shift, which makes me quiet and much more difficult to detect unless I'm directly in front of someone's line of sight. Okay, so we get just a few more coins here. Before I go through there, I don't want to trip those wires, so we will shut down the electricity in this area. And then now we can move on to the van and we have cleared it out. We picked up every single one of the coins, which means we basically got a perfect execution. However, the challenge is pushed even further in the notion that you're attempting to try to go as quickly as possible. Now, obviously, I took my time there. I was sort of explaining things to you guys, and that's how it's going to be as we continue through this video. I'm not going to be necessarily rushing through anything. I'm just trying to take some time to explain the game to you and show you the various things within it. So we're going to move on to the second level here for the locksmith, and I will stick with him for now. In some future levels, I'll move around so that I can show you the other characters beyond the locksmith. Alright, so now we've got access to a weapon here. You will notice this little shotgun. I can move up to it, and now I've got the shotgun. So I've got 1 round. However, for every 10 coins that I collect, I get another round of ammo, essentially. So now I can shoot 2 times, and that will continue to add up. Notice around my character there, we've got those little things, and now I can shoot for a 3rd time as well. Collect all these coins. We have got all of them, and we can shoot here, just like this. Bam. He is done for. So you can take out the guards. There's really no penalty for that as far as I can tell. I haven't noticed you losing time or anything like that. At least not in my initial playthrough here, spending time with this. So again, you can see for every 10 coins, you get 1 extra ammo. And that pops up around your character when you do that. And we're going to try to stay out of his line of sight over here. We're not hidden though, so he could see me. I need to get within the gray area for him to literally not be able to see me. So when I can't see him, he can't see me. That's how it works here. Gotta try to stay away. Stay away. Come on, get away from me. Okay, he's coming over here. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? And we're gonna try to go sneak around him. I want to see which direction he turns in before I commit here. Are you going over there? And literally you can see I'm walking right next to that guard, but because I'm sneaking, he couldn't see me, so. And he is alerted to something, but I was able to just stay out of his range there. So were I playing for keeps here, were I playing to try to rack up a score, I would be doing a lot less sneaking and a lot more running around. You essentially really only want to sneak when absolutely necessary if you're trying to go for the best score, and you don't even need to, like, to complete the level, you don't even need to collect all the coins. That's not necessarily your goal here. My goal in this map, if you take a look at the bottom left, my only goal really is to rescue the mole. However, by cleaning out a level, by unlocking all the coins, this allows you to progress through the different character storylines, which is why you would want to actually try to get them all as you do it. Or you can not, or you could just try to blitz through it without getting all the coins and then just go back another time. So these little icons right here, this means an easy lock. So it's a lock that takes a lot less time than a hard lock. We've got little health packs right here, so if I were to get attacked, I could go up to that health pack and that would heal me up a bit. And that guy thought he saw something, but looks like he decided not to investigate it, luckily enough for me. And we can make our way down over here, collect some more things. I mean, I've got a lot of rounds here. Let me just start blowing people up. I don't care. We're at the end of the level, right? I think I'm about to get the last of these coins here, and we can just blow some of these guys up. There you go. How about you? Yeah, you're dead too. How about you right here? Yeah, okay. That's enough out of you. And I think that's all of them. No, we need 1 more coin in this level. Where is it? Where's that last coin? I can't believe I missed one. Is there really 1 more? Yeah, there's 1 more here. Quiet, you. Was it at the exit? No, it wasn't. I can't believe I'm missing a coin. I've got no idea where it is. Oh, there it is. All right, there we go. That's the final one. That was blind luck that I walked into that. I did not know that that was there. Kick around the skeletons for the lulz. You see that? That's kind of funny. So this game's style, this game's visual style, this little top-down sort of arcadey perspective, you know, because of the type of game it is, I'd call this sort of like an arcade-ish game. I think it works quite fine, especially as we progress further in the video and you guys get to take a look at some of the more interesting mechanics. And actually here we are picking up the mole, which is one of the various playable characters. The mole, one of my favorite, he's got the ability to dig through walls. I mean, he can pretty much dig through absolutely anything. It's pretty hilarious. So I'm gonna dig through here, get some of these coins. And it's not like level specific. You can, in the levels, you can dig through areas that are otherwise impassable. Although I do believe it makes a bit of noise, so that would be something to consider. Okay, so I think we've covered some of the basics here as we took a look at these first 2 levels. I'm gonna push us a little bit further down now. Let's go into say this one. So I've cleaned out those first 2. The little diamond above says that it's been cleaned out, and that is actually what allowed me to move forward here to the pickpocket story. And then that same thing's going to happen. You'll have to clean out a certain number of levels, and then you can move on to the next character story, the next characters, the next characters. But even just playing through here, even just playing through the locksmith story, this is, I think I've spent close to 2 hours now with the game, so it gives you a fair amount of time. Let's go ahead and check out the manor here, and then we'll check out one of these later levels, and then we'll probably hop into some multiplayer as well. So you've seen me play as the locksmith. I can play as the lookout, the pickpocket, the cleaner, or the mole. Since you were just introduced to the mole, why don't we actually pick him? So again, he has got the ability, he cannot lockpick quickly like the locksmith can. However, he's got the ability to just blow right through any walls. It's pretty hilarious. It seems like it might be one of the better choices if you were to play this game single player. But again, as I've mentioned, this is definitely a title that you should play with people because it's how it's designed. It's supposed to be a lot more frantic than what you're seeing me do. All right, so now we're being introduced to bandages. So I picked up the shotgun in the last level. Here are bandages. There's also things like smoke bombs. You've got poison arrows where you can sort of incapacitate people. There's all sorts of these different abilities that you can pick up. Your character can hold one at a time. There's also the ability to heal yourself through items in the environment, and the ability to have like an armor, sort of a jacket, a flak vest or whatever. I can't even, I'm stumbling all over words today, guys. But yeah, there's all sorts of different pickups, but in terms of like a special thing, like I've got the bandages here, which will heal allies around me, you can only carry one of those at a time. So because I've got the bandages, I can't be carrying like a shotgun right now. You don't have that option. Okay, so we're gonna go over here, and he spots me, so we're gonna try to just quietly move away from him. So normally in this section, for example, I could only go through these doors, okay? However, because I am playing as this crazy guy, the mole, I'm able to dig through any wall just by walking into it. It is ridiculous. It seems crazy overpowered, to be honest with you. When you're playing by yourself, you don't have to go through anything. You can just bust your way through with a hammer. Now, I believe the trade-off is that it makes a bit of noise. In fact, let me test that right here, guys. I'm gonna go, there's a guard right on the other side of the wall. Oh, he has no idea. Let me try it right here. He has no, does this really not make noise to alert the guards? Wow, the mole is OP. You can bust through walls and it doesn't even matter. So I can bust through this wall and deactivate this security camera here. Wow, that is absurd. The mole is ridiculous. If you play by yourself, if you decide to play this game without people, just go with the mole, because he seems crazy OP, to be honest with you. Of course, that's from a limited perspective. I don't know that that's the case, but I can just... I mean, come on. This is absurd. Is it not? Let me just bust through this. You can go through anything. You can really just go through any walls. You do not have to worry about it. It is really, really funny. This little safe here, there are things like this scattered throughout the levels where you can get a lot of coins. And obviously if you're going for the objective, then you're going to want to do that. And let me shut this off so I can get those other coins over there. There we go, just a temporary shut off, not gonna be a permanent solution. And then we'll just continue through, uh-oh. Guy almost saw me there. I am completely baffled that this does not alert guards that are nearby. That makes no sense to me. That makes this seem way too strong, to be honest with you. I've got free reign of these levels. That is a little crazy. Alright, you. Crazy guard doing his, what is he doing? His laundry? It's kind of funny. Alright, so my goal here is to rescue the gentleman. Let me shut off this alarm system. Okay, wonderful. And I'm not even going to worry about the coins this time around. I am just going to go straight to rescue the gentleman. So, you've been seeing me play, you know, haphazardly, kind of doing a little bit of whatever, just not really too concerned about anything. The trick of this is that you're going to have people going on speed runs and trying to complete levels as fast as possible, because there's a leaderboard system, so people will see your scores compared to, you know, they will see their scores compared to what you ended up getting. And yeah, I mean, that's going to be a thing. People are going to be trying to get high scores in this game, and that's cool, but that's not, you know, that's not something I'm concerned about for this video, once again. So NBD, as they say, no big deal. Okay, what do we got here? We got the bedroom over here, and I got to be a little careful. That little laser thing's coming right at me. Careful for that. And since I'm playing the crazy OP character, I can just break through these walls and not even worry about anything. Let me shut this off. I don't even understand, guys. It's a little absurd. There's a cat. If you walk up, so there's some animals within the environments, and if you walk up to them, they will alert nearby guards because they scream. It's specifically what the cat does. All right, so we got the 3rd floor. I believe that is where we are aiming for here, so let me push up towards that. There we go. So watch me go towards the cat just so he makes noise. You see? So he makes noise, alerts the guards, but I can run away because, well, because you can run away from things in this game. Getting caught isn't a death sentence. You can run away, you can go back into stealth essentially. It's really, honestly, not a huge deal. The problem is if you take hits and you end up dying, that's where you run into like real issues. So, all right, so the mole, so let me just go through here. Oh no. I can't. He didn't see me. What a sucker. Oh, that guy's definitely saw me. Oh, but I'm wearing a, oh, he did see me, but I'm wearing a disguise. I'm sorry, guys. I completely forgot to tell you. There are disguises, and I was wearing one, so. But I'm just gonna kind of do this here. And the gentleman. The gentleman is our next character. The gentleman will disguise himself while hidden. So when he's hidden, I don't know why I'm repeating this, but when he's hidden, he is in a disguise. And that disguise is revealed. Our next objective is to just escape. So I'm not gonna worry about the coins because I don't really care at this point. And we will just go for the escape. And there are tripwires right there, so I just have to be careful not to set them off. And we can do this computer, which will deactivate these security systems here. See that go right there? There we go. Wonderful. And there's also these little ladder systems that we can climb up and go into essentially what's a 2nd level. That's a good way, sort of the good thing you can use to escape when you get caught. And the security system should get disabled over in this section as well. There it is, wonderful. All right. Let's go back to the 2nd floor here, make our way out, and I think after this I will show you guys one more level by myself, and then we'll hop into the multiplayer, because again, that is really how this game is meant to be played. I just wanted to show you, take you through some of the basics, the basic concepts. And if you were playing this, you know, for the sake of getting a high score, as we saw earlier, you would be trying to pick up all the coins on every single floor. So you can see we still got 10 coins on the 3rd floor, 15 on the 2nd, and 17 on the 1st. But I'm not too worried about it. So let's go ahead and move on down to the 1st floor as we make our escape, which is just right down over here. And here we go. Into the garage, make our escape. Yeah, car alarm, what's the big deal? So I can probably show you here, you can see my time of, since I missed a ton of coins, a bunch of time got added to it. And whenever you start up a level, you're going to see the top scorers at the moment. So I would need to get a score of 317 or better to get in first place. Now, if you miss coins, then your score is going to get tallied up like you saw at the end there. So these people, as far as I could tell, they've picked up all the coins in the levels. And you can see some of them were groups using multiple, or some of them were just single players. It seems like a lot of people are doing this just by themselves. But I will show you one more level by myself. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one that I haven't completed yet. Things going to be getting a little more difficult. All right, so we've seen the mole. We've seen the gentleman. You just saw the gentleman. He just disguises himself. And we've got the locksmith. So we've got the lookout and the pickpocket. Those are the ones we haven't seen yet. Why don't we take a look at the lookout? Can detect distant enemies while sneaking. All right, so we'll do this one. Ooh, and these people, we're not going to finish this level because even the fastest times are taking 9 minutes. That's ridiculous. Okay. All right, here we go. So the lookout, look at everything within that black space that's detected. That is the big advantage to the lookout. I think that she also has a much wider field of view. I think she can just see a lot further when she looks around corners and stuff. I believe so, anyways. That may be wrong, but the big advantage, nevertheless, is you can see those little red fists. Those are all enemy guards. The little arrows, those are like civilians that have poison darts, which is kind of crazy, actually, if you ask me. But why do they have poison darts? I don't know. All right, so we just picked up a disguise here, so I can freely walk by until those little black dots basically diminish. You can see they're going down right now. As I'm within range of someone, they go down. When I'm not within range of someone, they do not go down within vision. So you can see that those black dots have now stopped, and then once I go within vision of this guard, that will tick down until the disguise disappears. All right, so my objective here is to rescue the hacker. So we can do that with or without getting coins. Probably do that without. The little hand symbols, that means if I try to unlock that door, an alarm will go off, so clearly that is going to be something that I won't do. And we do have guards hot on my tail, but I should be able to escape them over here. I'm just going to chill out in this area. Yeah, they're all over there. So I think they've really done a good job of making each and every single one of these, characters available in Monaco unique. I mean, there's distinct advantages to the mole, to the locksmith, to the lookout here. Every single one of them has a pretty strong advantage. So even though I was touting how absurdly powerful the mole was, which I think he is still pretty strong, but these characters have pretty awesome advantages as well. So okay, so we're gonna be hacking the computer here to shut some things off as we try to make it through. And I don't know, does this mean I can do this without setting off the alarm? Yes, it does. Wonderful. So I was able to get through there without setting off the alarm. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Okay, so I'm going to be spotted here, so this will require me to run away and try to get somewhere undetected. So there we go. Over here. Let's set off his light. See what he does. Is he gonna do anything? No, nothing. All right, I'm gonna hack the computer again. So when you hack these computers, this little hack thing will sort of just follow you around. Wherever you are is where it's gonna be, and then it basically just disables electronics within that area. So notice how wherever I move, that little red square follows. It'll continue to follow me down and disable electronics within the area. That includes the lights, security systems, all sorts of things like that. I'm gonna get some armor here. Oh, that's a disguise, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna continue to try to make my way through here. I've got a disguise on still, so we are okay. And we're gonna grab another hack here, and it will follow me up, and then this way I can make it through here safely. That person doesn't see me because I am disguised, and I will be trying to make it. I don't even know where the exit in this level is, but I'll be trying to find it and then make it through there, wherever that is. Nope. Stay out of my way. I don't want you to make me lose my disguise any sooner than necessary. Okay, so he doesn't see me, so that is not triggered. And I'm guessing we're gonna have to go into the upper right here. Let's grab another computer hack as we make it through. Wonderful. Follow me up, please. We're going to the psych ward.
What?
All right. Where's the hacker? Is that him over there? I think that's him. Okay. So I've lost my disguise. I can now, however, luckily enough, able to pick up a little poison dart there. And there's a disguise as well. And, I don't want him to reveal my disguise. So, I keep on moving here. And, ooh, I might need a computer hack to get through that alarm door. There's also, I could also just go straight up through that door as well, I guess. Oh no, I did not notice that there was a hand there. Shucks. Oh no. Okay, let's try to set this off here. Ooh, that was close. All right, wonderful. And another disguise, bring me back up to full. We got a computer system over there. Oh no. Ah. This is not working out well. Forget it, I'm just gonna go through this way. Oh no, there's two guards over there. Oh, this is not going well. Not going well at all. Two guards in that door, so I will have to go through the other door to get them. Why don't we pick up the wrench? So what the wrench allows you to do is do something immediately. So be it unlocking a door or hacking a system, you're able to do it instantly instead of whatever length of time it would normally take. Okay. This is not fair. Let's go up here, hide for a moment, and make our way through to the other side. Oh no, that's a person too. All right, well, I'm just gonna leave this. I'd like to get out of this because I would like to show you guys some multiplayer before we wrap up this video, because once again, that is the point. So we can switch multiplayer from offline to online right there, and then you can see missions where people are doing things. I guess, why don't we take a look at this one, the Lebanese Embassy. We've got some people in there, so why don't I hit spacebar to do a quick join and see if we can get with some people. And they have got, all right, so let me try to do one I haven't done, which will be the pickpocket. And it's gonna be basically up to him, the leader there, when he wants to start the match. And just tell him to go. Go, go, please. For the love of God. Start the match. That would be fantastic. Match options? I don't really have the choice. Yeah. I can invite people? What? Oh no. Right. And he's not gonna start. Oh, is it my fault? I think it's my fault. I'm an idiot. Alright. There we go. Connection was lost. Well, that's fantastic. Whatever. This game's meant to be played multiplayer. I think by now you guys have a good idea of how it is played. Play it with people. That will be the most entertaining way to get her done. So let's go ahead and recap this. This has once again been a look at pickpocket. This has once again been a look at Monaco. What's yours is mine. It is a co-op stealth game where you can play with up to 4 people as you sneak around trying to steal various objects. The game was developed once again by Pocket Watch Games. It actually won 2 awards. It won 2 awards at the 2010 IGF, the Independent Games Festival. That was 3 years, I guess, or maybe more like 2.5. But it was a few years before this game was even launched because it has now just made its way onto the PC, and Xbox 360 I think is coming later this week as well. It's going to be available for $14.99. If you're interested, give it a look. I think it's a pretty interesting little co-op game, co-op stealth game. Play it with some friends, could be pretty fun. Game definitely gets progressively harder as you make it through. I mean, you saw that the level that I've made it up to so far, things start to get a little more difficult and take a little more strategic planning. So Alright, so my guy right here with this little monkey, the monkey will pick up coins for me. It is fantastic. I don't have to worry about picking up coins. It's done automatically. So that's cool. So that's cool, guy. Monkey, take care of business, please. Oh no, that guy's going. Where are we going? We're gonna go over here? Alright, guys, that's fine. Alright, guys, thank you for watching. This has been Force checking out Monaco. If you like the content, please subscribe. And as always, keep watching and keep owning. Open that safe. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's hack the computer here. Give me yo infos.